Welcome to Armagnac Germany and to a new review. Today I have for you a Bas Armagnac von Dartigalongue, 30 years old. Enjoy today's review. Dartigalongue is located in the Bas Armagnac, and since 1838 they are a so-called Negociant. This means they don't produce the Armagnac by themselves, they buy casks from other domains and mature these Armagnac in their own cellars. They have a dry and a wet cellar. So the focus from Dartigalongue is in the maturation of these Armagnac and the blending of Armagnac. They have the grape varieties Uni Blanc, Bacco and Foy Blanche, and these were now all information already to Dartigalongue, and now we want to start with the review. Also at this time I have for you here a picture from our today's Armagnac, from the bottle, how it looks like, and it's the classic Dartigalongue label. In the background you will find the house from Dartigalongue, and so now we come now to the further facts and number of this Armagnac. So the Armagnac is 30 years old, it's a Bas Armagnac. Grape variety which was used here is Uni Blanc. 40% is the ABV, 70 centiliters is the bottle size, and the price for one bottle is around 115 euro. These were now all the information in advance, and now we want to start with the tasting. So from the Armagnac I have a small sample, a 5 centiliter sample. I actually don't know if you can buy it official, this sample size. Maybe you have to check, I don't know if it is available. Yeah, and so we want to have first a look to the color from this Armagnac, and the Armagnac has a intense amber color with some small hints of red, so yeah, very intense amber color. And then we want to have a look into the nosing first. So what was present first for me was a floral style, quite intense floral style, maybe yeah, like a jasmine, but now I also had some sweet bitter notes, fruity notes. So a grapefruit, and then also there's also a nutty note here inside, maybe something like a cashew nut, and with all these flavors goes in hand a very nice vanilla. Yeah. So the vanilla is present, but not as, for example, the jasmine or this grapefruit, but you have definitely here some hints of vanilla. Interesting nose. Yeah, I'm, well, not confused, but it's a quite floral nose, and this is something which I'm not that used to from an Armagnac. From a cognac, yes, maybe more, but not that intense from an Armagnac. But it's not a perfume nose, no, it's not too intense floral style, but it is present. Okay. So let's have a look into the taste and the palate, and let's see what kind of aromas we can discover here. If we also have here this floral influence, let's see. Santé. Ja. palate is much better than the nose for me. Again, some jasmine, yes, but not that present as on the nose. And first, I had a wonderful sweet raspberry, very nice. On the palate as well, maybe some cloves. Also again, a nutty note here, but maybe more now something like a hazelnut. The palate was very good, and the palate is also for me the highlight from this Armagnac. The finish is better than the nose for me, because it is also a quite long finish. Interesting long finish because you have only 40% ABV, but you can feel here the 30 years of maturation, at least 30 years, by the way. It's not exactly 30 years, it's at least 30 years old, this Armagnac. And there you feel this cask influence with this quite long finish. And the finish also a little bit of fruity style, some dark cherries first, then with some very nice cacao. So first some dark cherries, then some very nice cacao here. Some wood spices were present, more now here than on the nose or on the palate in the finish. The wood spices is more intense here. And still here left is a very sweet licorice. So this floral style from the nose and from the palate is now on the finish not that present anymore. And therefore you have more these spicy notes, well not spicy notes, but more these cask aromas, cask flavors are more present here on the finish than on the nose or on the palate. Yeah, a very nice Armagnac. Yeah, just a little bit confused about the nose, about this floral style here inside, but nevertheless it's a very nice Armagnac, very good quality in my opinion as well. You have here some nice mixture between these floral style. Also here some sweet notes are present. You have a little bit of bitter notes here on the nose. You have the nutty note is present. So actually it's an Armagnac with a lot of aromas, a lot of flavors, and this makes it quite complex, and therefore I would also recommend it, definitely. Yeah, I would recommend it. And yeah, have a look. Maybe you can also buy yourself this 5 centiliter sample, and if you want to taste it first before you want to buy a big bottle, have a look if it's available. I don't know. Point wise, for me this Armagnac would receive 86 points. Yeah, just some minus points for me for the nose, but yeah, that's critic on a very high level here, because it is a very good Armagnac indeed. Yeah, that's it for today for the Dartigalongue 30 years old. I hope you enjoyed watching this review here on my YouTube channel, and let me of course also know what is your experience if you tried it, what kind of flavors did you had. Did you also had this floral influence like I did, or maybe something completely different? Let me know what your experience with this Armagnac is or was, and then I would say have a good time and see you in the next video here again. Bye bye.